Hello everyone, Siri Emerald here, and this will be an unboxing video of the Hot Toys Marvel Iron Man 3 Mark 33 Silver Centurion 12-inch figure, sideshow item number 902100, made in China. Let's open this up. Alright, there we are, Mark 33. This is a shoebox style container. The way it opens up much like a shoebox does. And in the front we see the artwork of the Mark 33 Silver Centurion. And this is a dull finish. This is a glossy, shiny finish where it says Marvel Iron Man 3, Mark 33 Silver Centurion, 1/6 scale collectible figure, MMS, Movie Masterpiece Series 213. On the bottom we have the Hot Toys logo and the Movie Masterpiece Series logo. On the side, the artwork continues of the figure with the honeycomb design, the glossy finish on the silver again with the dull finish of the rest of the colors. On the other side, it has the same information as the front, just written sideways on the glossy finish again, more honeycomb. On the top, it says Marvel Iron Man 3, as well as on the bottom, it says Marvel Iron Man 3. And on the back of the figure box, it has information about it again, copyright information on the Hot Toys secret base. It does say that this is an adult collectible, not a toy, recommended for ages 15 and up. And there is a choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. And this particular one also has sharp objects on it, and it states as such that some components are rather sharp in shape and fragile. Exercise care during unpacking and disposing. Please keep them out of the reach of children under 15 years old, and do not allow children to manipulate them. Some components are of limited movability and can be damaged if inappropriate, twisted, or bent with excessive force. Alright, so let's open this box up and get this figure out of here. And right here it says, "The House Party Protocol, sir," and some artwork of the Mark 33 again inside the wine cellar underneath Tony Stark's house where the figures are stored. And right down here are the artists and the people responsible for the creation, distribution, and manufacture of this piece. Right there, some names that we've seen before, some familiar names on there. And so let's go ahead and get that out, take him out of the box. There he sits in the clamshell, right there. Has a little sticker up there that says, "Please read instruction sheet first and follow all construction details during the assemble process." And here we have the Mark 33 with the 3 pairs of hands. You have the closed fists, which are not lit up, the repulsor hands, which are in up position that will be lit up, as well as the articulated hands down here, which have the fingers and the thumb that move to form, the different symbols that you wish to put them in. And here are the swords or the knives or the blades that come with this particular figure. They will fit in the closed fists and they will fit in the articulated hands. They will not fit into the repulsors. There's no hole in there for that. There is a space where the hole would be, but there is no hole. It's not designed to go in there. You also have the battle damaged helmet with the Robert Downey Jr. sculpt in it and the faceplate for that. So here's the back of the clamshell. You can see it's the black plastic there, and then the 4 layers of plastic to the black, and then the first layer of clear plastic which covers the items in the bottom base, the second layer of clear plastic which holds the figure in place, and then the 4th layer of clear plastic which covers the figure. So let's go ahead and separate those pieces. And here you'll see the figure stand base, the batteries, the articulated pole for posing, the clamp which holds the figure around the waist on the pole, and the battle damaged chest piece. Get those pieces out of here. And this piece is not lit up. There's no place for batteries to go into it right there. And this is a mock-up of the piece in Tony's basement where he does his 3-point stand and where the figures are stored down into the House Party Protocol area, the wine cellar area of the figure storage. And this is the pole that screws into the base right there. And this pole bends in many positions so that you can pose the figure in flight poses. It's a dynamic figure stand. That's what this is called. The top of this unscrews so that the clamp can be placed onto it. To hold the figure onto the stand. Let's place this right here. And here's the batteries and the battle damaged chest piece. Right here you see the glass is broken out over the arc reactor and some damage on there, the darkened paint on that, and that will go onto the front of the piece. And here's the instruction manual. And this opens up much like a plastic model instructions would. And everything's listed alphabetically. So step A is for the LED light up eyes. And so it tells you to remove the piece to put the batteries in there to light up the eyes. Step B is for the light up micro arc reactor on the chest. And this opens up in the back. Shows you where the screw is unscrewed to put the batteries in there and the on off switch for that. And step C is for the arms with repulsor light up function. It goes into the biceps of that with the on off switch right there so that you can light up the hands that have that feature. And step D is for the dynamic figure stand portion. It tells you how to put it together like I just showed you, and it reinforces the fact that there is no batteries that go into the base of that figure stand. On the back is step E, shows you how to remove the battle damaged, or actually replace the battle damaged head with the helmet that is light up. Shows you how that goes on there and how the faceplate fits on there. It's magnetically connected. The magnets are in there and connect to that. And here on step F, it shows you how to remove the normal chest armor to put the battle damaged chest armor on. And then step G shows you how to remove the hands and the different hands that come with it, as we were talking earlier, the fists and the articulated hands and the repulsor hands, and the metal blades that go into it and how they slide into those. Again, they will only fit into the articulated hands and the fists. They don't fit into the repulsor hands. And then step H shows you arm movement. It says to extend the arms by pulling them down slightly, and the arms can be raised within 90 degrees of straight down. And step I is waist movement, and it says to extend the waist by pulling the upper body slightly, move the upper body to the preferred position within 45 degrees. And then the final step, J, is leg movement, which explains to extend the thighs, the legs by pulling them down slightly. It is suggested to pull down the legs before positioning them, and that the legs can be raised within 65 degrees, and that the air brake system on the back of the calves can be opened to 30 degrees. So let's get him out of his package here. There's the Mark 33. Here are the repulsor hands right here. And as you see, there's no hole in the back of the hands for the blades, but they do light up. a little clear plastic which allows the LED to pass through them. And here are the articulated hands right here that as well light up and can be folded down. You can do the OK right there, or you can do a peace sign like that, or you can do the I love you sign like that, or the Spider-Man thwip as well, like such. And I really like the articulated hands. I think they're a great addition. You can make an entire fist with them as well. Just fold it all down like such. And of course the blades will fit in there also. And here's the blades right here. And the blades are metal, and they are they're about as sharp as some toothpicks that I've had. I've actually had some toothpicks that are sharper, but these are metal. They're not plastic. So please be careful with these. And the way that they go in to the hand is they just slide right into that slot right there. And just give it a little wiggle and a push to get it right in there as it fits in there as such. And that's how that goes. And of course it doesn't, articulations are not affected by that at all. I just dropped my other articulated hand, and there's that. So there he is, Mark 33 Silver Centurion. In comparison to the Heartbreaker, I think his color is a little more blue in regards to the red on him. I think his red is bluish, and now it might just be the fact that there's silver highlights, and the gold may just make it appear to be orange, but I am getting a blue tint in my vision, that the red has blue to it compared to the Heartbreaker, which is kind of orangish. But then again, when I seen that dress, it was white and gold and not black and blue. So I guess everyone has their own ideas in that regards. So thank you very much for watching my video, and catch me on my next one. And happy collecting. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the links below.